Hi friends, Sam here with Happily Hooked. So today is the last part of our eco-friendly crochet along, and today we are adding on our strap to our green bag. So obviously this one was already finished, but we are going to be creating and adding our strap onto our bag so that way it'll be finished. I'm so excited. So this is probably one of my favorite little things that I've made. You can make the strap longer. I like to have it up higher because this is the bag that I put like my wallet and my phone and stuff in when I'm at the markets. But yeah, so we are going to do the strap today. We're going to get it attached and then we will be all done, and I'm so excited. And thank you guys so much for tagging me in all of the pictures, sending them to me on Instagram. I absolutely love seeing them, so keep doing that. And yeah, I'm going to grab my hook and let's get started. Hi friends, don't forget, when you click the link below and subscribe today to join Happily Hooked magazine, not only are you getting access to the coolest crochet community on the internet, you're also getting this amazing project bag that I use every single day and these ergonomic hooks. So click the link below, subscribe today, and I cannot wait to see you in the community. Alright, so we are back with the last week of this crochet along. Like I said, we will not be having a crochet along in May. We will have one in June. Little sneak peek on that. That is for the Hat Not Hate, so make sure you have blue yarn for that. I'm so excited. But we will not have one in May. I will have some other fun things coming up on Fridays. But yeah, so we are just going to put the strap on our bag now. So I've already put the stitch markers where I wanted the strap. I put them at the at 13 and 15 and then 38 and 40. You can make your strap right where the seam is. That's fine too. The only reason that I'm not doing it where the seam is, personally for me, is I like the seam to lay flat against me, so it doesn't stick out, but also because I have this sweet color change here that we had that little mishap of too little yarn. So it's going to go on the sides. So we'll start over here on on stitch 13. And then I'm just going to attach my yarn. So grab my hemp yarn and take out my stitch marker, put my hook in, and then I'm attaching it to the inside. So that way the little tail that I have will go inside the bag. And I'll chain one. And then I will single crochet in the same stitch, and single crochet in the next stitch, and single crochet where that last stitch marker is, and I'll remove that stitch marker. And then I'm going to chain one and turn my bag, and I'm going to single crochet in those 3 and chain one and turn our bag and single crochet, and we're going to keep doing this until we hit row 88, or you make the strap as long as you want it. If you want a little tiny strap, do it. If you want a super duper long strap, go for it. But I'm just going to go to row 88, and I will be back with you guys in just a minute. Alright, so we are on the last row. So we have 88 rows, so we are just going to yarn over and pull through a pretty good size strand. This is just to sew it to the other side of the bag. So you don't need like a ton of yarn because it's only 3 stitches, but you do want to make sure you have enough. This is probably like 1.5 feet across. So we've got our rows, and this is how much yarn I have left. So you can make the strap bigger. You could make it taller if you wanted to add a couple more rows to the top of the bag. Whatever you want to do. So what I'm going to do is I flip my bag inside out, and then I just make sure that my strap isn't twisted. And you don't have to flip your bag inside out. This is just what I do. And so I have my tapestry needle, and then I'm going to go in to the first stitch on the bag and into the first stitch on the strap. So we go through both of those. This is just how I sew a bag strap on. And then I do it the same for the middle. And then I do it the same for the last stitch. And then I will go back through and do this a few times, just to make sure that my strap is on nice and tight. You can single crochet these on. If you wanted to single crochet it instead, it's totally okay. You do not have to sew it. You would just take the single crochets and go along the sides. No big deal. All right, and then I've got it on there pretty tight, so I'm going to finish this off and weave in these ends and remove our stitch markers, and then we'll flip our bag right side out. Just want to make sure this is weaved in pretty good. And then we take this side and we weave this part in. And you use whatever technique you want for weaving in. I just kind of go all over the place to make sure that it's really hard to undo. And then we flip our bag, and we have our finished bag. And it's super cute. And we have our nice strap that's not twisted. You can see this is the side that we seamed it on there, but you can't tell from the outside. It looks nice and neat and pretty. And now we have our finished eco-friendly bag. So between the two, I think they're gorgeous. I love the colors of them. I love this like military olivey green. I love this blue. They're both really fun, and they're pretty quick makes. Like once you get into the swing of it, they just kind of go. But yeah, so if you have any questions, leave those in the comments below. I did have somebody ask if you could use a different weight yarn. Yes, you totally can. If you use a thinner weight yarn, then there will be a smaller bag. If you use a thicker yarn, it will be a bigger bag. If you're good at math, you can probably figure out how to do it evenly, but you can use whatever kind of yarn. If you use a cotton yarn, it'll probably have a little more stretch to it. If you use an acrylic, it'll stretch a ton. That's totally up to you. You can customize this however you want. It just may not end up the same size as this bag with the hemp yarn. It's totally fine. You do it. I would love to see the pictures of it if you send them to me over on Instagram at Happily Hooked Magazine. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!